So there's this man, this big old guy, and he's walking along. And this man is very heavy and he's sweating, having a very hard time breathing. And inside of his body is his heart, and the arteries connecting to his heart are attempting to push blood up into his heart. And they're pushing that blood through, and suddenly his arteries are clogging with fat, so the circulation of the blood between his arteries is getting harder and harder. And then suddenly it's like a rock gets caught in his arteries, a big clot. And the man gasps for breath, falls backward and lands on his back. He's rushed to the hospital and laying on the table of the surgery room. And an IV is hooked up to the man and a monitor attached to him. So the medical personnel are attempting to do CPR. They push back his head and pry open his mouth and are putting pressure on his heart, attempting to revive him. And the heart monitor vitals are showing on the screen next to him. So when CPR fails, the medical personnel grab the paddles and attempt to shock the man back into life. And as they're shocking the man, the rock stuck in his arteries is attempting to get loosened so the oxygen-rich blood can push through. So they increase the charge on the electric paddles. Put them on the man's chest and shock him. And suddenly it's like the rock is released from his arteries and the oxygen-rich blood is able to flow up back into his heart. And they look at the IV screen and suddenly his vitals are looking good. And the doctors are like, yeah, we did it. So the doctors tell the man to take care of himself. And the man leaves the hospital and the door swings shut behind him.